blank TV over there. Okay. Before I get started, you all can see I shaved today. I don't know if you guys. I normally have a nice little handlebar mustache. I don't know if you noticed. I personally like my handlebar mustache, but whatever. It's getting on my nerves, so I shaved it off. I was meaning to make this video some time ago, and I did make a video talking about voting, which got deleted, along with the 900 other motherfucking things I put on this channel. But I'm not bitter. It turns out, actually, funny enough, I've made just as many clips for my YouTube channel as the Bush administration has lied about the war in Iraq. Go figure. But my parents are right now talking about the presidential election, and well, my mother is talking about this whole thing right now like it's a fucking soap opera, which disturbs me profoundly. But I thought I'd go ahead and officially state that this channel, this Me Want Democracy Now channel, that I'm officially the person in charge of, is not voting in the 2008 presidential election. I was voting for Dennis Kucinich. He's the only candidate that who I wanted to endorse, and he officially dropped out the race as of yesterday, I believe. So I made a decision in 2004 when I voted for Kerry that if I was ever going to vote again, that I would vote with my heart. In 2004, I didn't really like Kerry. I wanted to vote for Ralph Nader, but I voted for Kerry because I really didn't want Bush to win a second election, which he didn't win. You know, he totally won through fraud. but I felt like if the system's a fraud anyway, there's no point in voting. Okay, that's number one. All right. And if the system's not a fraud, then you should vote for who you really want to win. So I'm voting for Kucinich. Kucinich isn't getting in, so I ain't voting. All right. I think this whole, so that way when problems arise with Obama, when problems arise with Clinton, God forbid one of the Republican people become president, God forbid. But if that ever happens, you can't blame it on me, because I don't vote. And personally, for my opinion, I think we'd all be better off. You know, I said this before, and I don't endorse anybody to do it. Whatever. Well, if you do it, that's on you. You know, you can't cite me for helping you out here, okay? But I think we'd all be better off listening to Derek Jensen and threatening politicians with guns and letter bombs than we all would be in terms of actually voting new crappy people into the system. We'd all be democracy only works by participation. If the people in power felt threatened by the power of the people, they would not be doing all this. They would not be passing bills screwing us all over in the first place. So maybe not letter bombs. Let's not go that far. But if everybody who was a part of your state got involved, change could happen. But people don't. So people need to focus their effort, I think, on getting more people involved, or wait for the system to crash. I don't know, one or the other. But either way, I'm not voting. I think voting is complete fucking bullshit. And particularly as a black man, I'm not voting because we know for a fact that like many black people's votes didn't count in the last presidential election, thanks to hanging chads or caging lists. Thanks to caging lists. There's a great report about this by Greg Palast. So I have no faith in the American voting system, in my opinion. Every now and then, though, I do it just for jokes, but I'm not voting in this election. I'm done. You know, the recession's already coming. There's little that any new president could do about it anyway. The presidency really doesn't matter all that much either. I've recently figured out. Think about it. Name the second president of the United States. How many of you know who the second president of the United States is? Who's the third? Who's the fourth? Fifth? 18th, 19th, 20th? You know, 35th? Which number was Carter? Which number was Reagan? Which number was Clinton? I bet you don't know. I bet most people don't know the answer to these questions. I don't know the answer to these questions. But you know what? I know that it's bullshit, so I'm not voting. But think about it. If you don't know the answer to those questions, how important can the presidency possibly be? I really think that the presidency is totally in control by, I mean, like, the corporations control this country totally. So the presidency doesn't matter as much, and neither person running right now has said they're really going to stand up to these corporations. And even the ones who say they're going to do it are not really going to do it. They just say this shit to get elected. So no, no, no. I'm not voting. I'm not voting. That's my channel is officially not voting. All right. If you feel the need to express why you think voting is a sham and not a waste of time, feel free to do it on my channel. Okay. Oh, and then additionally, the discussion of this whole thing when people talk about this thing like it's a soap opera where he said, she said, this, da da da, and you know, damn good and well, nobody bothered actually going to a website, public integrity, checking out a website to see um, where their money is coming from and who they're campaigning for and things like that. When you see people just not really even taking the effort to do that, and yet they talk on and on about it. My mother said from day one she's voting for Hillary Clinton. I don't get Hillary Clinton could stab a baby tomorrow, right? And she will still vote for Hillary Clinton. Okay, so I've given up. I figure I don't make a lot of money. I don't have a lot of taxes. People who are clearly, you know, older have much more riding on this election, and their money, their pensions, their things have much more riding on this elections. They should do a better person who wrote a comment saying, "Hey, I would like to see some more songs." So I was kind of working on one, and I had idea for another one. So I've been working on it for the last week, and I'm working on it just because you said so. So I'm gonna dedicate it to you when you get it. I hope you enjoy it. You'll enjoy it, I'm sure. Oh, and thank you for everybody who missed me. I thought that was really nice. I'm glad to be back on this channel. If my channel gets deleted again, we all need to think of ideas on how to like get ourselves reconnected because I lost 1,000 subscribers